I love the testimony of one of us that was just shared in the second service. That brother, his wife, they had been waiting for 14 years for the fruit of the womb. Finally, she took in and was to deliver the child, and went into the hospital, and they had to carry out a procedure. In the midst of the procedure, crisis struck. They called it a medical catastrophe. Everything went upside down. She was taken to the ICU, and according to them, within 48 hours, she was going to be gone forever. There was no way out. But the man went before God and began to recount to God his stewardship. He said, Lord, remember how we have served you. For the past 2 years, we have been putting a bus to bring people to church every Sunday. God heard him, and within 24 hours, she jacked back. She was standing here on the altar with her husband, rescued on the platform of service. Now listen to me, and listen to me very well. There comes a point that the loudest voice that can speak to you is your service. The loudest voice that can speak for you is your service. That's what happened when it came to Hezekiah. Hezekiah went before God. There was no way to make an argument. The only thing he could present was his service record. Lord, remember how I have walked before you with a perfect heart, and I have done all that you have requested or commanded, and what is perfect in your sight. And the Lord heard the voice of his service. Service has a voice. Service has a voice. When nothing else seems to be speaking, service speaks on your behalf. Service has a voice. One of us in my outreach team, I shared this testimony here before Pastor Coca. One of those days, over a year ago, just suddenly he had this strange attack in his health, and everything went downhill. I went down to see him at the hospital, and everything was upside down. Everything was upside down. But the wife went before God and said, Lord, this man goes to serve you every week. Let his service speak for him. I don't know what to say again. Doctors are talking this way, talking that way. But let his service speak for him. There is no other voice that can answer but the voice of his service. And the man is standing today well and strong. Why? His service spoke for him. Please hear this. Every opportunity to serve God is amplifying a voice of the Spirit on your behalf. There comes a point when your voice is inadequate, but the voice of your service speaks on your behalf. It announces in heaven on your behalf that this one is a no-go area. Is a choice servant of God. This one is a no-go area. She's a choice servant of God. My prayer is that for each one of us this month of March, your service will speak on your behalf. Somebody believe, say louder, amen. I said your service will speak on your behalf.